Okay, okay, guys. This is game 2 of Fredrik against Joshua here. Terran versus Random. Cloud Kingdom LE is the map. Pretty cool map. And here we are in the game. So on the bottom left we have the blue Terran, and it's actually... Which one is it? It's Fredrik.
Fredrik is the blue Terran. And then the top right corner we've got our purple Terran, one map behind at the moment, and it's Joshua.
Very good. Both players just producing their first SCVs to building up their economy. And we had...
I think this is our first Terran mirror in this tournament.
Yeah.
I believe. And even, did we have one in the previous tournament actually? I'm not so sure.
I don't think so. I think we're pretty low on Terrans. We were always pretty low on Terrans, so yeah, I think this might be the first TVT, so it's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, as always is the case with the mirror at the start, everything looking pretty identical in the production screen, except for when I talk about it. Now things are changing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Fredrik already starting his barracks right there. Joshua is just a little bit behind. Actually goes for the gas first, which is an interesting choice. So you could be going for maybe some Banshee play or something like that.
Yeah, that would be really interesting. Yeah. He's building his SCVs. They're queued up in the production line there, and Fredrik is going for the barracks, and he might just go for the same build again, which works very well for him. And also, I think it works against pretty much every race.
Yeah, like I think it's a very standard Terran build, and very solid as well.
Very solid.
I do feel though that maybe he should scout a little bit more with it, especially because you're very prone to cheeses, I feel.
Yeah.
Like even now, usually the Terran has already put down his supply depot beside the barracks, so nothing can get in. But he doesn't really know like this opponent is in Zerg and not rushing or something like that.
Yeah.
So there's no real what I'm trying to say is there's no real safety against these possible things.
And the scouting SCV of Fredrik just reaches the base, and he will see a second barrack. He sees the gas. We have 100 gas now at the moment for Joshua.
Yeah, and he immediately throws down a barracks himself as a response, which is, you know, a correct response. He knows that his opponent is looking like he will go for some aggression, so he's just gonna try and do the same.
Yeah.
Possibly throwing down a bunker where the Marines are standing at now at the moment.
And Joshua is building his own bunker as well. So so the 3 barracks might be like defensive, like for a start, of course, and the second bunker even. So that's actually very defensive. Yeah, no orbital command just yet for Joshua, so he doesn't really benefit from the mules, which Fredrik has. We have a tech lab.
And there's 3 tech labs going down for Joshua, so he's gonna be heavy on the Marauder production of it.
Oh yeah.
And Fredrik himself only has 1 tech lab at the moment, but it's alright. Like he just needs some Marines to do this.
Yeah. And I think when it comes to a fight, like the Marines should beat the Marauders. Like if you a fight of pure Marines against pure Marauders, the Marine should win, I think, if it's equal,
I think so as well.
an equal supply.
One advantage that the tech labs do give him though would be that he can research stim and combat shields or concussive shields at the same time. Well, actually he could do all 3 at the same time, but normally it would more make sense to research 2 at the same time and have Marines off the turtle. Fredrik says he's lagging again, which is very unfortunate.
That is unfortunate, yeah.
We can actually pause the game for a sec if he to give him some time, but ask him if he wants to do it.
Yeah. And we have Stim being researched for Fredrik here, and Joshua with his tech lab is not researching anything just yet. There's a lot of gas though, so he could definitely start all these researches he wants.
There's a double engineering bay for Fredrik, so it seems that he's definitely once again going for more macro-oriented play. The factory is fairly late, so we're going to see if he actually will still move out with the sort of medivac play, or if he might just decide to go for a 3 base and kind of hold it.
Yeah. He
does have a Ghost Academy though as well, which is interesting.
Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Maybe we might see some nuclear bomb here. That would be really fun.
That would be very nice. Yeah. Meanwhile, I feel that Joshua's actually doing the right move and producing some Hellions right now. Although I feel that he should only have a couple of them just to have the AoE and then move into tanks, just because they're so much better.
And we have a bunch of missile turrets going down. Where did this gun? This gun. Okay, he just scanned Fredrik's base, so he totally knows what's going on. Did he see the?
I don't think he saw the Ghost Academy.
He didn't see the Ghost Academy. No, I just checked. So that will be still a surprise for him. He has a bunch of missile turrets, so if any ghost tries to sneak in there, that won't actually work with the bunkers and the detection of the missile turrets. So that's one good thing for Joshua here. And also, if Fredrik attempts to do a drop or something, his medivacs might get caught by the missile turrets. So that's very nice defense element there that he got.
Joshua is actually producing mass marines out of the 3 barracks instead of marauders. So it's a little bit inefficient in that sense, because he could have a reactor and just do it twice as fast. He does have, I think, a total of 3 marauders at the moment, and a couple of Hellions with it.
And we have the personal cloaking being researched for Fredrik, so definitely he will have some hidden ghost action, and probably did he build a nuclear bomb yet?
I don't think he did. No, I didn't see it in the research tab. But what I do have to mention is look at the Fredrik's production tab. I mean, it's there's 8 things going on at the moment. One just finished now. Stim just finished as well, actually.
Yeah, he's going crazy on the upgrades.
Yeah, it's very well, like very good macro going there at the moment.
At the moment, he just has Stim pack, combat shield, and +1/+1, and then of course there's siege tank cloaking on the way. So he really got everything he wants. There are more barracks being put down by Fredrik, and we have the first medivac. First 2 medivacs.
The command center there is just finishing at the National Fredrik. It would be interesting to see if he makes it into a planetary, or if he is going to lift it into a 3rd. Okay, he's going to make an orbital and lift it into a 3rd.
Yeah.
Just the position of that command center kind of suggested that he might go for a planetary, because it was so defensively set up.
Oh, he's going to drop the ghost. He loaded the ghost into medivac, and the nuclear bomb, the nuke is actually being produced at the moment. So he might drop and then drop the ghost and then nuke in his base. However, with all the missile turrets, he's going to actually be detected, and his medivac might be shot down. And then Joshua needs to react in time to kill the ghost before the nuke lands. So we'll see how that goes. Joshua, by the way,
window of opportunity, just if he tries to go behind the middle line and past the first turret, right at the very edge, that's where you can do the most damage. But other than that, I feel that Joshua's in a good place.
Yeah. And he sees the missile turret and he's turning around. Oh, The Medivac is turning around, and below here he might be actually be able to drop the ghost there. It will be detected though. So let's see if Joshua reacts in time. Yeah, come on, drop the ghost, drop the ghost.
It looks like he doesn't want to risk it
I think
because
he
it will
could.
be detected so easily.
I think he could drop the ghost on the edge there. Anyway, yeah, it might be a little bit risky. A scan coming again from Joshua.
Yeah, Fredrik is just landing his orbital into his third now. There's already Marines kind of long distance mining, and he's even adding on the fourth right now, which is very macro oriented play.
Yeah, very decent.
Yeah, he's seen that he's ahead. There's a ghost at the front, but that got detected immediately by the missile turret, and the bunkers actually took him out.
Ah, shit, I missed that. Sorry, guys. So yeah, so the ghost actually died. That's too sad. It was a nice idea, though.
Yeah, it was a really nice idea, and I mean, against probably every other player, it would have worked brilliantly.
Yeah.
Just the fact that there's so many missile turrets again up
Yeah.
to Joshua.
Yeah, you have to hand it to Joshua. That was very nice defense here.
Yeah. But the fact is that Fredrik knows that there's no natural up for him.
He's scanning the base. Okay.
I don't think he scouted many of the hidden bases, did he? Although he looks like he scouted the bottom one and the fifth, but not the fourth.
With loads of scans going on. We had like 3 scans in 1 minute there. 2 more medivacs on the way, and I think with these 2 medivacs and the tank arriving, I think Fredrik might be going for a push here anytime soon. Or he might just wait for another ghost. There's another ghost on the way.
The thing as well is, like, just the fact that Joshua is on one base. I mean, he can pretty much, Fredrik can pretty much contain him and just keep him in one base and eventually just out-resource him, you know.
Yeah.
There's nothing more that Joshua can do. He can't really push out into the army of Fredrik, especially because he's now on 200 supply.
Oh. Yeah, against the 88 of Joshua, by the way. He does have his ghost in his army, so I would love if he dropped the ghost there.
Yeah, this tank's sieging up right now. They're gonna take out those missile turrets. Slowly.
Oh, we have a big drop coming in the base here. Oh, but he has to be careful. Oh, very nice. That was a very nice drop here, and look, Fredrik is crushing through the defense here, and the nuke.
Yeah, Joshua doesn't see it. He's gonna leave his units there.
And the nuke. Oh no! Boom!
Boom! Very nice nuke. It's very entertaining to see that.
I was afraid I had a little lag there, and I was afraid I wouldn't see the nuke. I'd miss the nuke because of that. Anyway, yeah, very entertaining play, and this game is basically over. The siege tanks are sieging in the main base. Everything's dying and falling apart. So we're gonna see GG any second here, and Fredrik takes the second game, and I think he is unbeaten so far, isn't he? He won all his matches.
Unbeaten. That's the third match that he's won, and that pretty much means, like I said, that he's on the top of his group right now.
Pretty impressive performance.
I believe there's another 3 people that he has to play, one of which is you.
Oh yeah.
And I believe, I'm not actually sure who the other, I think Ben was one as well.